story with tips on trading. Now, today is a rather interesting little video clip I want to give you because I want to talk about a specific type of a trading strategy. I use this strategy a lot with new students because everybody wants to know, well, yeah, I want to become a career professional. I want to become the best possible trader I can. Of course, I want to take all of the training and everything involved to do that. But how soon can I make money? It's always the question. Everybody wants to know it. How soon can I start making money from the market? Is this going to take a long time? In many cases, in most cases, yes. It's going to take you a long time, okay? Unless you have a strategy that doesn't take a lot of emotional input, that bypasses most of the emotional side of live trading, and which can be almost passive in its nature. Let me describe the optimized carry trade strategy to you. And I quote the word optimized, okay? The optimized portion of it is the portion that I developed. The carry trade strategy is actually quite a common strategy used by traders around the world, where they can enter trades in two buy positions on currencies that will pay them interest on their trades that are entered in the market. And they just leave those trades in the market for a long time, riding through ups and downs and swings, long and short. And sometimes a carry trade can stay in the market for months or even years, as long as they haven't miscalculated the leverage point or the amount of percentage they're trading. And they just earn interest. Hey, it's a lot better than a savings account or a CD or even mutual funds. You might make 25, 30, 40% return on your money in a year. You know, you should also be aware that there's a lot of things that are promoted out there, a lot of software packages and robotic systems, black boxes and things like this, that will probably, you know, by pushing the green button or the red button or the go or the exit or the whatever, maybe enable you to make 20% return on your money a year, maybe 30 or 40. You know, and the whole object is to have greater gains than there are losses, even though maybe 60% of those signals for entries and exits are probably false signals based on you know, mistaken historical judgments that they've based their criteria on for creating their data feed and all. If you're interested in making 20, 30, 40% on your money, maybe that's a good idea to purchase a $5,000 piece of software to help you do that. Some of them may be better than others, but the question in my mind that comes up is, if it costs me $5,000 to purchase the software and I'm looking at maybe 20% return on my money, I think at best, from what I've heard from people that purchase those, how long is it going to take me to recoup my investment? Am I going to have 100 grand to trade with in order to recoup my investment within a year? You know, that's not what I get involved with trading for, okay? There's more to trading than just pushing a green or a red light button, okay? I got involved with Forex trading because I wanted to make a fortune in trading, okay? I wanted to make double my account in a month, and then do that again the next month and the next month. I wanted to make a lot more money than that. And I think most everyone I talk to is of the same mindset. They all want to make better than 20, 30, 40% return on their money a year. And that can be done in the Forex market if you have the right education. If you practice it, master it, and then master the trade plan and consistently learn to follow it. But how do you make money early on in your training? The optimized portion of the carry trade strategy is how you do it. That is where I've developed a method that helps you to do cash grabbing, net cash grabbing I'll call it, as you're executing the carry trade. Yes, you're still making the interest. That doesn't change. You still make interest on your money as a carry trade. But now we teach you how to grab the net cash when one currency is in a positive position and another one's in a negative. As long as you have one currency that's providing a net cash profit, you can simply close both trades in the buy and take your net cash and build your account much more rapidly than if you're simply drawing or earning interest on the trade portion you've entered of your account. Then there's another level to the optimized carry trade strategy, and that is teaching a person how to further mitigate the risk of that strategy. The risk of that strategy is getting caught in a drawdown that draws down too far. and winds up in a margin call. Well, that will happen if you're trading too high a percentage of your account, or in the type of market where both of the currencies you're trading in, which normally ought to be correlated opposite one another, now suddenly dive together. And they dive not just a few hundred pips, they dive many hundred pips, drawing down your account unexpectedly to a margin call. To avoid that margin call, you have to have the third level of optimization, and that is learning how to tell when the market is at its peak and about to drop down at the end of a major trend, and then learning how to tell when to re-enter, when the market is at a trough, the low, the bottom portion of a trend, and ready to turn and rise again. Now, the optimized carry trade strategy is the way to do that. That's the way to start making money probably within 30 to 60 days after you've learned that strategy and practice a little bit. And then while you're doing that, you can be learning to becoming a career professional, making money while you do it, and smiling all the way to the bank. This is Tips on Trading and Stephen Story.